got a whole new method for thatching. Before I was using like broom bristles, but now I'm using plumber's hemp, which I'm going to be honest, absolutely stinks. The technique is separate it into lengths and then cut it into smaller lengths, which create these kind of little barrels of what look like hay effectively. And then using some watered down PVA glue, apply that to the roof areas and then individually lay the little barrels of hay, plumber's hemp, along the roof line, creating this continuous amount of thatching. And when you build it up, it just looks so effective. Now it does look a mess. I know that at the minute, and you're probably thinking, "What the hell is Will doing?" But we can deal with that later on. However, it is just a case now of layering up those little barrels of plumber's hemp neatly so that they all align correctly for the next steps of the process. With the main thatching done, I'm now turning my attention to the ridge area. Now, this is where I've got to make the little barrels of hay a little longer, so about 2.5 centimeters in length, just so it can reach over the top. I've locked it all in with some PVA, and then using a ruler, I just score the edging away from that top ridge section so that it leaves this lovely straight line and it makes it look really neat. If you look at actual thatched cottages, that is kind of how they look. So I just cut the other side with a pair of scissors and then did very much the similar thing. Put some super glue under it too, just to help the ridge lock itself in place, and neatened it up. Just make sure all the bits are out of the way, and yeah, there's the ridge. With the thatching complete, it's now time for me to turn my attention to painting the thatching. I can't leave it gold like this, that's just not appropriate, is it? So with thinking about the amount of rain and different weather conditions that have hit this, and also looking at the references there, you can see I've really set about putting down a dark base colour of like a grey. I mix this in with some water to help it get in between all the little strands as well, because they still were quite visible as well, which meant I went in with a black darker wash to kind of add some layers of weathering. You can kind of see it there, how it's all poking through. But then it was a case of doing dry brushing as well to then pick out all the strands, just get my fingers in there to kind of rub bits in. And you can see just how effective this is because it kind of stops it from being shiny and creates like a matte finish.